Have you ever wondered if you're leaving money on the table by retiring too early or missing out on your best years by retiring too late? Deciding when to retire is one of the most important financial decisions of your life. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the question, what's the best age to retire, 55, 62, or 67? By the end of this video, you'll understand the trade-offs, the hidden costs, and the surprising opportunities behind each choice so you can make a confident decision about your own retirement timeline. Framing. Welcome to Golden Years Finance. Here we talk about practical strategies to build, protect, and enjoy your money in your golden years. If you're thinking about retirement, whether you're 50, 60, or even 70, this episode will give you a clear framework to decide when to hang up your work boots. No two people's circumstances are the same. Health, savings, family obligations, and even personality all play a role. But there are common principles you can use to evaluate the ages of * 55, 62, and 67, the three most common target ages in the U.S., and we'll explore them one by one. 1. Retiring at 55, the dream of early freedom. For many people, the idea of retiring at 55 feels like winning the lottery. You're still relatively young, energetic, and healthy. You could spend more time traveling, volunteering, starting a small business, or enjoying grandchildren. The pros: more healthy years to enjoy your freedom. Time flexibility. You can do things that require energy and mobility while you still have them. Second act careers. You have space to reinvent yourself in part-time or passion projects. The cons: no Social Security yet. You can't claim benefits until 62 at the earliest. That means you're living solely off savings or other income for 7+ years. Healthcare gap. Medicare doesn't start until 65. You'll need private insurance or COBRA, which can be expensive. Longevity risk. Retiring at 55 means your savings may need to last 35 to 40 years. A story. I once met a couple, let's call them Daniel and Rose, who retired at 55 from their corporate jobs. They had about $1.5 million saved, no mortgage, and healthy lifestyles. They thought they were set. But two things surprised them: health insurance premiums of over $1,200 a month, and how quickly withdrawals added up during a market downturn. They eventually started consulting part-time, not for the money, but to keep from drawing too heavily on savings. Their lesson: early retirement can work, but plan for higher healthcare costs and be flexible about income. Tips if you're considering 55. Make sure you have at least 30 to 35 years of expenses covered with a margin of safety. Explore health savings accounts, HSAs, and private health plans well before you retire. Consider phased retirement, shifting to part-time rather than fully stopping work. 2. Retiring at 62, the early Social Security option. Age 62 is the earliest age you can start claiming Social Security benefits. For many Americans, this feels like the natural retirement age. The pros: you can start Social Security. That monthly check can supplement savings and reduce how much you withdraw. You're still fairly young. Many people are healthy enough to enjoy active years. You might reduce work stress. If your job is physically demanding, 62 can be a relief. The cons: reduce Social Security benefits. If your full retirement age, FIA, is 67, claiming at 62 cuts your benefit by about 30%. That's permanent. Still pre-Medicare. You have 3 years to cover health insurance yourself. Savings still need to last a long time. Retiring at 62 means planning for 25 to 30 years of withdrawals. A story. Maria, a school administrator, retired at 62 with a small pension plus Social Security. She enjoyed gardening, helping her grandchildren, and volunteering. But she later regretted claiming Social Security early because her benefit was permanently lower. When her husband passed away, the survivor benefit was also lower than it could have been. She now tells friends, if you can wait, even a few years makes a big difference. Tips if you're considering 62. Run your numbers using a Social Security calculator. Compare lifetime benefits at different claiming ages. Make a plan for health coverage until Medicare kicks in at 65. Build a side hustle or part-time income to bridge the gap and let you delay benefits if possible. 3. Retiring at 67, the full retirement age. Age 67 is currently the full retirement age (FIA) for Social Security for most people born after 1960. At this age, you receive your full Social Security benefit with no reduction. The pros: full Social Security benefits, no early retirement penalties, closer to Medicare, only 2 years past 65, so health insurance is simpler, more time to save. Extra working years can dramatically boost your retirement nest egg. The cons: fewer years of freedom while young. You may have less energy for travel or adventure. Job satisfaction matters. If your work is stressful or physically hard, staying until 67 can be tough. Life expectancy uncertainty. No one knows how long they'll live. Delaying too long can mean missing out. A story: John worked as an engineer until 67. He maxed out his 401k and waited to claim Social Security. Because he delayed, his benefit was 30% higher than if he'd claimed at 62. He also used those extra working years to pay off his mortgage. At 70, he says, "I'm glad I waited. I have more financial security and can travel without worrying about running out of money." Tips if you're considering 67. Use the last few working years to catch up contributions in your 401k or IRA. Pay off major debts if possible. Transition into retirement mentally plan hobbies, community roles, and relationships so the shift is smooth. 4. Beyond 67 the case for delaying Social Security until 70. While our main question is 55, 62, or 67, it's worth noting you can delay Social Security until 70. Each year you wait past FI adds about 8% to your benefit thanks to delayed retirement credits. That's a guaranteed return few investments match. If you're healthy, have other income, and come from a long-lived family, delaying can significantly increase lifetime income and survivor benefits. 5. The key factors to consider. Rather than fixating on an age, think about these key questions. Health. Are you healthy enough to work longer? Do you expect high medical costs? Savings. How much have you saved and how reliable is that income? Debt. Do you still have a mortgage or other major obligations? Purpose. What will you do with your time in retirement? Many people underestimate the emotional side of leaving work. Family. Do you need to support a spouse, children, or parents? Create a simple spreadsheet, ages across the top, income sources down the side, and compare scenarios. Seeing the numbers can clarify the picture. 6. Practical steps to take now. Run multiple scenarios with an online retirement calculator. Track your spending for a month to know your baseline. Pay off high-interest debt before retiring. Build a health coverage plan if retiring before Medicare. Test drive retirement. Live on your projected retirement income for 6 to 12 months while still working. 7. The emotional side of retirement. Money is only part of the equation. Many people underestimate how much of their identity, social life, and routine is tied to work. Those who thrive in retirement often have a plan for learning new skills, volunteering, social connections, staying physically active. A balanced life can make any retirement age more satisfying. Call to action closing. So, what's the best age to retire? 55, 62, or 67? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Retiring at 55 gives you time but requires more savings and planning. Retiring at 62 lets you start Social Security but at a reduced rate. Waiting until 67 gives you full benefits and more financial security, but less time in your younger years. The key is to run your own numbers, think creatively, and plan ahead. Even small adjustments, now saving more, paying off debt, improving your health can dramatically expand your options later. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, share it with a friend who's thinking about retirement, and subscribe to Golden Years Finance.